Welcome, Leo, to your monthly oracle reading for January 2019. Holy cow. I just can't believe it, right? 2019, here it is. And things are really moving forward in quite a remarkable way. So, this reading is for anyone who has a Leo sun sign, a moon sign, or their rising sign in Leo. Leo, I wear it here because sometimes when I'm giving a reading, I might say another sign that comes out. They may need that message, but this reading is for Leos. Be sure and check out my daily and my weekly videos also down below in my descriptions. And if you don't know your sun, your moon, or your rising, I have a link to astro.net or astro.com. Which is a great website that I've used. Just telling you, I've used them. And they have very clear descriptions on how to read the chart. And they kind of break down the houses and everything. Because sometimes some people get too technical. So anyway, they're down below in my descriptions. And go ahead and click on that link and find out for yourself. Because it's all just information on how we can help moving forward. Okay, so as we move into the beginning of January, we really have been looking at this, the Hierophant. He's looking at some of these structures and some of well, it might require a little bit of your divine masculinity to come out. Now, Leo, remember, you are a masculine site. So a little bit goes a long way, especially if you're feminine. If you're a guy, maybe you need to add a little bit more of the divine masculinity. But remember that divine masculinity can come in the form of structure, of looking at some of the systems that you have in your life. Maybe you're looking at a daily routine and making some changes. This is also a great guy for helping you strengthen your if you need to write things down or create a new organization or how you're moving forward, you might need to do some of this divine masculinity focus work in the first week. But don't let that bring you too far out of balance because she's in reverse. But you have to remember, Leo, while you are the sun, you are also a star. And it's important for you to have this rest. This is coming up a couple of times this month for you to really embrace your downtime. Now, I know for many Leos, and I will say this for myself, excuse me, sometimes it's tricky to be able to simply just rest, rejuvenate in a bath, take a higher perspective. Sometimes we get in a contrary position, which is how this card came up. So that says that we're not really, it's almost like the kid who doesn't want to go down for a nap. Like we might even be a little, because of this masculinity, we have not been in balance with our divine femininity. So remember to stay in divine balance. And this Lover's card is coming up so that you remember your divine nature so that you can be in true partnership with your lover or with yourself, or it's with your new business partners. You want to be able to fall in love with each other. You want this to have a love affair. You want to have a great love affair. You want to have great partnerships. You want to do business with people who you want to do business with, who you are madly in love with, because you're all about the love, Leo. So remember that. So hang on to that image while you're there. And with that love, you will absolutely soar. You're building your community. You're strengthening your soul sister group, your soul brother group, your soul family, and you are lifting each other up. You're literally helping each other lift up. And it might seem so unfamiliar. You might get a little knocked off kilter. But remember, Leo, that you're going to love this, right? Solitude. Solitude is what you really need to help rebalance yourself and make sure you're getting enough alone time. And being able, she looks a little bit like she's journaling, although she could just be looking at an image. I love this little guy up here on her shoulder. This it looks like a tiny owl to me who's whispering in her ear. So listen to your inner birds. You know, you have to find your solitude to be able to stay grounded and to be focused in a way that you want to receive what's coming your way, because all sorts of good stuff is ahead. And I'm just trying to see. Well, then our action card is you need to drink more water. You know, because especially when you're running this high masculinity and then you're going to be bringing in this divine femininity again, you need to be keeping that flow going. And that is in all ways. And when we drink more water, we have to go to the bathroom. When we go to the bathroom, we have a little bit of solitude because you may be stepping into something where everybody wants your attention or everybody wants to spend time with you, which is great. Could be more trade shows, could be more of a public. People want to get to know you, and you need to stay grounded during all of this. And we all know, all kitties, all Leos need like 20 hours of sleep a day, right? That's a lot of sleep. And I also know that Martha Stewart doesn't sleep, right? So, and she's a Leo too. She's a high producer. So you need to make sure your solitude is the right amount of solitude for you, and that you are just being very clear with your boundaries and you're not hurting anyone's feelings. But you won't. You're so loving and everybody wants to be around you and they want to support you, and that's how you need to find your way. So remember to do that. Okay, I'll be taking a photograph of all these cards that I've thrown in today's reading. So you can, and that'll be posted on my Instagram account. And I really invite you to go over to Linda the Lightworker and subscribe if you're not there already. And for some people, when you see the images, it may help with a clarification. And go ahead to please become a subscriber. You know how grateful I am for you stopping by. And remember, we just need to get through one day at a time, do our best to stay in balance and nurture ourselves, and to remember that, you know, our light is helping others light their way. And sometimes, even when you want to rest and you know that you got to get up and do something, you got to go do something. So don't be afraid to have divine action, and remember to find your peace and to find your solitude and to just keep taking care of you. All right, I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully I'll see you daily. Okay, my dears, take care. Bye-bye.